we're on our way to the conservative ground. We're on our way now. And it's a gorgeous Saturday, day before Easter. And all right, we're here and we've got a good transmission. Look at all these people. Thank you.
I assure you, Georgia is on Trump's mind, and we're going to win in November.
Amen.
And everybody's saying, oh, no, it's not. And the election's stolen in 2020. But this Josh
Can people get by behind me?
Yeah,
This thing's a tank.
A little more this way.
Okay, I'll straighten it up a little bit.
That's good.
Do you want me to squeeze in closer? Or?
You're good.
Okay, thank
You're
you.
good.
Thank you so much. This is a good turnout.
I can't find nowhere to park anybody. I got them wrapped around the building.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Oh my gosh. I'm all the
I
way.
don't know there's this many. I would have parked them tighter.
Right? I'm all the way from DC.
Well,
And
welcome to Georgia.
I'm GloryBee Freedom, and I came by yesterday and they were closed, and the young lady did let me take a swing through. So I'm going to live stream, and
Okay.
I've already let people down in Atlanta know that y'all are open.
Great.
So this is just terrific. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Oh, this is great, y'all. So excited. So I had to go back to the cabin. I don't know if most of y'all heard that because I had to close up the cabin again. And I had to go back in. I forgot to do a couple things that have to be done. So I got a little bit of a later start than I wanted, but this thing is in full swing. So we're here just right on time. Super great. Just getting a battery here in the gimbal. So excited. A little breezy, so I'll put a windsock on. This is great. Good morning. Oh, we got everybody's coming in. I love you, Bumbles. I'm so excited. So, Third of Its Kind sent me something from the White House, and it is really, really disturbing. What President Biden, so-called president, is declaring March 31st an LGBTQ something day, and it's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely, he is working for Satan. No one can tell me any different. And I would suggest going to, it's on the White House website, which is whitehouse.gov, and go and look for yourself. Shoot. Before I knock you out. Oh no. I'm trying to get the windsock on. All right. Yeah, it's the links of. All right. I wish I could tell you more, but we're going to go to a rally for Trump. Right here in Blue Ridge, Georgia, at the Conservative Roast Cafe. Yeah. He's rotten to the core, it seems. Oh my goodness. Easter Sunday. And he's going to declare it a day for something that we know God abhors and finds abominable. It's insane. Now, remember, don't hate the people, hate the acts. But, we got to call him out. Getting in the gimbal. Sorry, trying to here. There we go. It does. It's absolutely infuriating. No checks and balances. He just declares it like he's the emperor. And he's despicable. I gotta keep it cool in here. I got the cooler all packed up. Okay. I just need that. And that. All right, I'll get you all out of the dark in a second. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, I had so much to do this morning after already having left and then gone back, and oh my gosh, we're just like doing it our way. My bumbles.
But we had one man who stood up and said, "We're not doing that anymore."
Oh hey,
And that's not,
take back our border.
and because he's been willing to challenge this established order, because he's been willing to say, I think we should put Americans, I think we should make sure Americans have good, decent paying jobs, and that we don't just have a handful of enormous companies and a handful of people sitting on top of those. There's an opportunity for everyone to live their American dream. I don't think these are particularly controversial positions, by the way, but there are a lot of people in this country that do. I mean, my grandfather dropped out in the 8th grade. He did a lot of odd jobs. He delivered ice. He was the railroad conductor. My dad was the first member of our family that was able to go to college and then go to law school, and I followed in his footsteps, was able to serve in the Georgia State Senate. To me, that's the American dream, the idea that each generation can do a little bit better than the one before if you're willing to work hard and play by the rules, you know. But a lot of the people on the other side don't think that should apply anymore. They think there should be a totally different set of rules. And so Donald Trump got elected in 2016 to the amazement of the political establishment. And when you think about those 4 years, think about the economic prosperity we had. Think about the lack of wars around the country because America was respected around the world. People feared the might of the American military and a commander-in-chief that was not going to bow to any foreign power. And compare that with what we've seen in the last 3.5 years. This president, Joe Biden, gave $6 billion to the Ayatollahs in Iran. And then weeks later, the worst slaughter in the history of the state of Israel, October 7th, 2023. You can draw a straight line from the American weakness projected by Joe Biden and the slaughter of innocent women and children in one of our strongest partners and friends, the state of Israel. That's on Joe Biden. When you think about what's been going on in Ukraine with Russia, Joe Biden watched the Russian military mobilize along the Ukrainian border and didn't do anything, waited for them to invade the country. Do you think that Donald Trump would have been asleep that whole time? Of course not, because he's got all of his faculties, And we've got China looming as this huge threat while we're distracted with these hot wars that Joe Biden got us into. And so Donald Trump, amazingly, has offered himself once again to be president of the United States. And what is the left's reaction? They're not trying to beat him at the ballot box, they're trying to put him in prison. I just want you to think about this. I never thought that I would live to see the day that in America, that we would have prosecutors trying to put someone in jail, deprive them of their freedom, fine them $454 million for the crime of running for president of the United States. That's wrong. And we've got to stand up and say, that is wrong. Right here in Georgia, we've been fighting for over almost a year now, this prosecution in Fulton County. And it doesn't just involve President Trump, it involved 18 other people. Your friends, your neighbors, people that volunteer, people that come to meetings like this one. And when the president filed a lawsuit, and I'm going to take just a minute to talk about this because I think it's important for you to understand what really happened. The president filed a lawsuit, and he didn't say, count the votes again. That's not what he said. What he said was there are thousands of people that should not have been allowed to vote in the 2020 election. That's what he said. And all he wanted was his day in court. That is what this country is built on. If you and I have a dispute, we don't fight it out in the street. We go to the courthouse, we put on our case, and we get a fair trial. And we may not agree with the decision, but we get a fair process. That's all President Trump wanted. So he filed this lawsuit. Georgia law says you get a hearing in 20 days. 20 days. So the time comes for electoral votes to be counted. There's still 8 days left for this court hearing to be held. And so our former chairman, David Schaefer, and our 15 other Republican presidential electors met, and they had a 26-minute meeting. They had a court reporter there to take down everything they said, and they sent contingent electoral votes to Washington. What does contingent mean? It means contingent on the president winning his lawsuit. That's what happened, and all of them know it. All of these far-left lawyers know it. Nobody did anything illegal. Nobody committed a crime. I don't know about y'all, but if I was going to commit a crime, I would not invite a court reporter and a television news reporter and a cameraman to watch me commit a crime. Would you do that? So they participated in a 26-minute meeting, and because of that, 13 of them spent 2 years under investigation. People like my good friend Kay Godwin, 80-year-old grandmother, been put in the hospital twice, had these investigators from Fulton County, Georgia come to her home. She had to have a lawyer there, answer these questions. People have been put through all these indignities. Why? Because they stood up and said, I support Donald Trump for president, and I just want him to get his day in court. Which, by the way, he never got. They never gave him his opportunity to say, this is why these thousands of people should have never been allowed to vote. Because they didn't live in Georgia, because they weren't supposed to be registered under Georgia law, because they were over 114 years old, and we suspect they were not alive anymore. Those are questions that should have been answered in a court of law, but they never got answered in a court of law. And instead, we find ourselves on March 30th, 2024, still fighting on behalf of President Trump, on behalf of lawyers who've been indicted for giving legal advice, and for volunteers who participated in a 26-minute meeting to try to make sure he would have his day in court. And you know, I told people, I said, if we can continue to allow our folks to defend themselves, the truth is coming out. And in January, beyond kind of my wildest imagination, the truth did come out. And the truth is that the district attorney of Fulton County hired her boyfriend to prosecute this case, paid him $750,000 of your money to prosecute this case so he could take her to Aruba and Belize and Napa Valley. I'm sure that was all a fact-finding mission for their criminal case, right?
Lock her up!
She has no business. She got on the witness stand. I don't know how many of y'all saw this back in February. I've been practicing law since 2004. That's hard for me to believe. It's going to be 20 years in May. I've been in a lot of trials. I've seen a lot of people on the witness stand. I've never seen anyone behave the way she behaved on the witness stand. It makes me ashamed to be a member of the State Bar of Georgia. It makes me ashamed for my profession that she was allowed to get away with that horrible display on the witness stand, as though she is the victim here. She's not the victim. She has used the awesome power of the state to go after a former president of the United States and 18 other people who did nothing wrong. And we are not going to rest at the Georgia Republican Party until this case is dismissed and until she is disbarred. I can promise you that.
All right. Woo!
So let me talk for just a moment about the election. When I ran for this volunteer opportunity to be chairman of the Georgia Republican Party, I said I had two goals. Goal number one, end the Fani Willis prosecution. Goal number two, elect President Trump and as many Republicans as I can. So how are we going to do that here in Georgia? I'm going to tell you how we're going to do that. We're going to focus on two issues that I believe every Georgian cares about. The first of these issues is the economy. Y'all see that sign, the Exxon sign back behind us? Or behind a lot of you, I'm looking at it. It says gas is $3.14 a gallon. Does anybody remember what gasoline was when Donald Trump was president? $1.89. Everything is more expensive. Your power bill, you know, anything. Go to the grocery store, go anywhere. I was on a panel a couple of months ago with some really, smart economists with a lot of degrees, and they said, I don't understand why people don't think this economy is better. The stock market's doing great, this or that. I said, why don't you go talk to a real person who's trying to live their life in America today? Everything's more expensive. We've got this runaway inflation, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. We've got to get back to a place where you can earn a decent wage and be able to provide for your family. And 4 more years of this, I don't think we can survive 4 more years of this. And we've got a president who understands. He's built businesses. Not only has he built businesses, we saw what he did as president. We know what the economy was like in 2017 and 18, 19. This guy can turn it back on. We can make America great, right? So we need to remind our friends and neighbors relentlessly. We don't have to live like this. You know, we weren't living like this 4 years ago. And the other thing that we've got I'm talking to people about is immigration. People sense there is something profoundly wrong. You know, if a foreign army lined up on our border, we would send the army. We would defend ourselves. And yet for 3.5 years, we have watched as military-aged men from China, from Syria, from Iran, walk across the border. We don't know where they are. We don't know what they're up to. We don't know what they brought with them. That ought to be something that we want to stop. I get up every day wondering, is today going to be the day that we have an October 7th style attack? I've been wondering that since I ran for chairman. But I'm going to tell you, we've already experienced tragedy here in Georgia as a direct result of Joe Biden's abject failure to protect our homeland. And for a family in Athens, Georgia, that tomorrow when we celebrate the resurrection of our Lord, there's going to be an empty seat at Easter dinner. And it didn't have to be that way. We don't have to live like this. We have a president who's ready to go in tomorrow, or November 5th, and turn this thing around. The first thing Joe Biden did, because let me tell y'all something. This is the lie that the Democrats are going to be telling between now and November. Well, there was a bipartisan deal on the table. We could have solved this, and President Trump blew it up. Do not let them get away with telling that vicious lie, because it is not true. That bill would have legalized bringing 2 million people into the country every year. It would have given illegal aliens all kinds of additional legal rights and privileges under federal law. We did not want that. Joe Biden back in 2021 bragged about reversing every one of President Trump's executive actions to protect our homeland from the scourge of illegal migration. He bragged about it, and now he acts like his hands are tied. We know this problem can be fixed very quickly with a president who has the political will to say, I am going to put Americans ahead of illegal aliens, period, end of story.
Hallelujah.
We've got to stop it. We've got to stop the illegal alien crime. We've got to stop the fentanyl flowing across our border, poisoning our young people. I mean, these are not hard problems to identify, but it takes someone with a spine made of steel, a real political backbone, to take us where we need to go, and that is Donald Trump. So I'm gonna wrap up. It's dangerous to give a lawyer a microphone in a captive audience, but I'm gonna wrap up by telling you this. We can win this election. People sense that there's something profoundly wrong going on. People always say it's the most important election. This is the most important election of our lives. Not just because of the policies that we're talking about. I don't want to live in a country where if you find yourself on the losing end after a very contentious election, that the other side thinks it's all right to put you in prison and to take away your freedom. This is a red line that we cannot withdraw from. I don't want to live in a country where the only people who run for office are people who are comfortable being routinely interrogated by law enforcement and occasionally indicted. That's not the America that we were left. It's not the America we should be giving to our children and grandchildren. And so between now and November 5th, I know that within the Republican Party, within the conservative movement, the America First movement, we have a lot of different ideas on a lot of different subjects. That is okay. That is good that we're not all lemmings. That is a strength. That is not a weakness. But between now and November 5th, we have to be laser focused on getting Donald Trump into the White House. We do not need to let anything distract from that mission. So I tell you, I make this promise everywhere I go. If you've ever seen the TV show Seinfeld, I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen this show, but there's an episode of this show where George's dad, Frank Costanza, he comes up with this fake holiday. It's called Festivus. And part of Festivus is that you have the airing of grievances. So I know there are a lot of grievances people have out here, okay? My deal with you is if you'll work with me for the next 200 or so days, making phone calls, knocking on doors, telling your friends and neighbors, dragging people to the polls, getting them to vote early if we can, because we don't need to wait until Election Day. Just ask Carrie Lake what happened in Maricopa County, Arizona about waiting on election day. We need to get as many people to the polls as we can. We'll do all that together. We'll elect Donald Trump. And then on Wednesday, November 6th, we'll have Festivus at my house. Okay? So let's work together. Let's elect Donald Trump. Let's make this country great again. And let's send Joe Biden to the rest home in Delaware where he belongs. Thank you.
Woo!
Mr. Chairman, just 1 minute, please. You know, I met this guy as a Georgia State Senator down in Atlanta fighting for conservative values several years ago. You know, you text him and he's on his way to South Georgia somewhere. He's on his way out west side of the state, okay, nonstop. It's a volunteer position. He has a day job, but he's nonstop. I text him. I want everybody in this, while he's standing up here to know this. I text this man our flyer and said this was happening today. He checked his calendar. We have talked about it. We support up here all of our Republicans in Metro Atlanta. We've got a lot of great Republicans in Metro Atlanta that are working hard to get out the vote. But we know some things that could happen in Metro Atlanta. So right here, we've had this discussion, right here where we stand, you're the one that brings it over the top. Our friends are working across the state, but you're the one that brings it over the top. So before he leaves North Georgia, and he leaves the 9th District and the Trump headquarters up here, I want you, he just gave you a great message. I want you to give the chairman of the Georgia GOP the message today that we got this, right? We're going to make this happen. He can go home today and know patriots in North Georgia are going to get the vote out and turn it out and bring it over the top, right? Is that the message we're sending him back to the office with? God bless you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, I'm glad I put my black jacket and that didn't work out. We'll repair that.
Everybody's okay, thank goodness.
So I was going to say, I'm glad I put my black jacket, white shirt, and red tie back in the closet today. And this is a seesaw. It's a teeter saw. And maybe
God
I need to
bless
go
him.
on a diet. You have a nice
Bless
afternoon.
your heart.
We'll survive, okay?
Everybody's okay, thank God.
Nothing like a little crash. Okay, we're all right.
He handled that like a
All things
champ.
good.
That's great.
Did not think about being on this end of the stage. In fact, I'm a little nervous about that end of the stage. I believe there's Democrats over on that end of the stage. Well, that is, to me, the left. That's what happens when you go left, folks. All right, folks. We are moving along now. The Georgia State GOP chair, we told him, come up here, say hello, encourage our patriots, and take all the time you want. He has several events he has to get to. He's going to go inside. We're going to introduce you now to if you live here in our district, your state senator, the leader of the Georgia State Republican Caucus in Atlanta, our state senator. And I want to say, you know, they worked tirelessly on several pieces of legislation, and they went nonstop trying to get some things for us patriots up here as far as elections are concerned. And I'll give your state senator, Steve Gooch, an opportunity to share that with you now. Senator Gooch, join us here. Thank you for being here with these patriots. Be careful. You stay here. Let me go here.
Y'all notice I came up on the front end over here to Brian's right, but I didn't know you were such a heavyweight. You have lost some weight. You're looking good, but you won't forget that Monday morning. Y'all watch his show Monday, see what he does to retaliate. Let me put my water down. I'm going to use this stapler for a paperweight. It's great to be home. Thursday night was day 40 of the legislative session. Normally we quit at midnight, but we had some good pieces of legislation that we felt we needed to finish before we left Atlanta, so we worked till almost 1 a.m. and we got it done. It's been a real busy session starting early in January. We've worked week after week trying to pass good legislation, things that we've been hearing from you all back home. This has been a 2-year process. A lot of these bills, I'm going to go over a couple of them. I only have 10 minutes, but I'm going to go over a couple of things that I think you'll really be excited about. We had a great year in the Senate, and the House worked well with us. We didn't get everything passed out of the House that we wanted, but guess what? If we go back in January, we're going to start over and we're going to try them again. Let's talk a little bit about tax reform. We lowered the income tax in Georgia again for the 3rd time this year. That's money back in your pockets. We have a budget surplus in the state revenues, and we're giving it back to the taxpayers. We did add a $1.4 billion increase to the DOT for some much needed infrastructure improvements. The rest of that money is coming back to you guys. And we continue to maintain a good, healthy reserve for a rainy day fund. Property tax protection. How many of you all live up here in North Georgia, own a house? Have your values continue to go up in this high inflation period under President Biden? Well, it has in my home too, and we continue to see property taxes go up all across the state. So we have a constitutional amendment that's going to be coming to you this fall that's going to cap the rate of how much your property values can go up on your home, and it'll be tied to inflation. So you will have an opportunity to control some of the counties in Georgia who have just literally had a runaway money grab on your land values, causing your property taxes to go up. So this will help curb that and keep that to no more than the cost of living of the previous year.
They're going
In
to put
addition
a
to that,
cap
the
on
$2,000 extra
your
exemption
value?
was added to
Did I just
legislation this year
misunderstand
as
that?
well, which gives you a direct rollback of your property taxes on your home. Now, you heard my good friend Josh McCoon talking earlier about immigration. The state Senate had a resolution earlier this year that we basically condemned President Biden for his policies and what he did when he first took office. One of the first steps he took in the first days he was the president was he reversed President Trump's actions on the border wall. And so we had a resolution in the Senate that condemned him for those actions, and we encouraged Congress to get behind the funding of the wall, build the wall, close the borders. We think Georgia and every other state is a border state now. We're seeing millions of illegals coming into this country, and they're coming to Fannin County too, folks. The sheriff will be talking to you in a little bit about it. We're seeing drug czars, we're seeing sex traffickers, we're seeing all of the criminal activity that's coming across the border in Texas making their way to Georgia. And we are going to stop it. We are going to use every ounce of energy we have. And one of the bills that we passed this year would require local law enforcement to help the federal agents enforce immigration laws and enact penalties for jailers and sheriffs in Atlanta and everywhere else that haven't been following the laws. Our sheriff up here, Dane Kirby's done a great job. Sheriff Nicholson in Gilmer County, Sheriff Mason in Union County, they've done a great job of enforcing the immigration laws where they can. If they arrest someone and put them in their local jail, they call the feds. 99% of the time, the feds won't come pick them up. And I think the sheriff may have some more information to share with you on that. So we passed a law this year that said if the sheriff's departments and local law enforcement officers around the state do not enforce these laws, then they will lose their state and federal funding. We will not appropriate state funds to those agencies or those counties and cities. There will not be a sanctuary city or county in Georgia as long as the Republicans control the General Assembly.
Yeah. Excellent.
And if you want an example of how bad that is, just go over to Clark County in Athens, Georgia, and you know the tragedy that just occurred a few weeks ago. And that was because of a lot of unenforced laws that are already on the books. That guy that came into this country illegally destroyed a human being's life and destroyed a family's life. And we met that family of Blake and Riley recently at the Senate, and it's tragic. It was tragic. We will do better. This country has to do better. It's a shame the Democrats will fight Americans to protect illegals coming in this country, and we're not going to stand for it, and you're not either, and I appreciate you standing against it. Another bill that's important to talk about this year was several dealing with transgender issues. It was amazing this week to see some of the pushback from the Democratic Party to try to protect our children in our schools that are reading materials in library books, being taught sex education in the 3rd and 4th grade. These are things that we fought this year, and we passed legislation that would block puberty blockers from being given to minors.
Yeah.
Great bill. It's on the governor's desk for his review and signature. It would prohibit sex education in the classroom prior to the 6th grade. You would think that would be common sense. Democrats disagreed with us. They fought back and they voted against these bills. We also voted to get rid of the Library Association, the federal association that's ran by Marxists. Unbelievable that the Democrats would protect an organization like that. So we will no longer be funding that association with any public funds.
Right.
We believe the best form of local control is at the local level with the School Board of Education, but more than that, we believe it's the parent who should have the local control. So we passed Senate Bill 233, started in the Senate last year, we finished it in the House this year, to allow for parents to be able to decide where their children should be going to school. And if the public schools aren't performing to our state standards, then the parents will have a choice to be able to take state funding up to $6,500 and put their child in a private school. That bill passed and the governor supports it 100%. Now let's talk about something near and dear to all of your hearts. That's the elections. We've heard a lot about the elections since 2020. We've been working day and night, literally day and night. Senator Max Burns from down around the Augusta area has worked as our chairman of that committee. I want to thank all of you. I see several of you here today that have been to nearly every one of our meetings in the Senate committee hearings and the Ethics Committee, which I'm a member of as well. We've passed a dozen or so bills in the last 2 years to help shore up the election laws in Georgia. And our aim is to make sure that every citizen that votes is legally here to vote. Everyone that doesn't have the right to vote will not be allowed to vote in Georgia elections, period. Now you would think that's simple. What's the big deal? The Democrats will show you by their votes and by their actions and their testimony that they do not want accountability. They do not stand for transparency. They do not want us to question the validity of a person who walks into a voter precinct and says, I'm here to vote. They don't want ID cards. They don't want verification of home addresses. They don't even want verification of citizenship in our country. We have a constitutional amendment that says clearly that only a U.S. citizen can vote in Georgia. They fought it. They said the language is already in law. We don't need to do this. This is redundant. We said, we'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
And they would not vote for it. So we're there. Limited use of paper ballots. We passed the bill this year for counties with fewer than 5,000 people registered voters. They will be given the option to use paper ballots. We couldn't get rid of the Dominion machines, but we are making progress. This is incremental process that I believe will show that the paper ballots still work in American elections. And
we got to get rid of those
that
machines.
we were able to get this one passed as well.
Thank God, that's
and
something.
last on the things that I know you're going to really probably stand up for is the bill SB 189 that removes the Secretary of State from the Elections Board in Georgia. That is not aimed at this particular incumbent that's in office, but it's there to protect us for the future, regardless of it, whether it's a Republican or a Democrat. We do not believe that one person should be in charge of overseeing their own elections. And we support the Board of Elections in the local communities. We support the volunteers. We support and encourage poll watchers from both parties to be a part of that and be a part of making sure that every vote that is cast is a legal vote. And so we removed the Secretary of State's oversight and involvement in those elections.
That's awesome.
Public safety. We talked a little bit about Fonnie Willis a little while ago.
Definitely,
I was proud to be a sponsor of the resolution that would create an investigative committee that would investigate District Attorney Fonnie Willis.
Yes.
That work is already underway. We've already had one of our public meetings where you may have seen Miss Merchant come in and testify. She represented one of the electors that's being prosecuted by Fonnie Willis. We saw Fonnie Willis testify in the court hearings where she denied a lot of things. Well, our documentation that we've been able to retrieve through subpoenas and copies that was provided from other people shows that she lied under oath in that courtroom. We know for sure that she had an inappropriate relationship with the attorney that she hired, who has received in excess of $750,000 of public funds. And now the judge has taken him out of that courtroom and will no longer allow the assistant prosecutor, I have other names for him, but I'm trying to keep it clean. He will no longer be affiliated with that case. Unfortunately, Fonnie Willis will continue to prosecute Donald Trump and the other 18 electors. However, this committee that is being formed and worked in the Senate will continue to meet. We will have another meeting in the coming weeks, and there will be more subpoenas issued shortly, and we will continue to investigate all of the activities surrounding Fonnie Willis and the things that she's been up to for the last 2 or 3 years. I will not get into the details of what I know at this point, but I can tell you, you want to pay attention to those hearings. They will all be aired on the General Assembly website. You can watch them from home. You don't have to come to Atlanta, but if you want to come to the Capitol, we'd love to have you there. But we will continue to investigate that until we are satisfied we find the truth. We believe she inappropriately used state and federal grants to employ those people that we were talking about earlier, and I believe there's criminal activity that's affiliated with that. So more to come on that information.
Right.
One other bill I want to mention is Senate Bill 351 dealing with social media. Senate Bill 351 is an important step forward in protecting Georgia's children, giving them the tools that they need to be safe in their use of social media and other technologies. I know we all use social media every day, but the problem is our school children are getting access to it without our knowledge and without our permission. So Georgia Senate Bill 351, if signed in law by the governor, will mandate parental permission for children under the age of 16 to create social media accounts. You, again, will have the local control and the decision of what you want your child to be able to access and see on the internet. The bill also prohibits social media use on any school device. All too often our children are exposed to graphic and sensitive content on social media, and the media is weaponized by the left to push their radical agenda. We believe this will be a help and a tool in the right direction for you as a parent. A couple of things that unfortunately did not pass that I'm disappointed in. We passed it out of the Senate, but it failed to pass in the House. One is SB 180, dealing with Religious Freedom Restoration Act. That was, we call it the REFRA bill. That passed the Senate, straight down party lines. It is getting windy up here. Unfortunately, the House did not take it up and put it on the floor. And one last bill that we passed in the Senate that failed to make it across the line in the House is a simple, it would have taken 2 minutes to pass the House. The Democrats fought it in the Senate, and it was a license plate bill. Now you might think, what in the world would be so controversial about a license plate? But I brought a copy of it. Hang on. Thank you.
The wind just started gusting.
This license plate, when approved, will just be another option. There's about 400 license plates in Georgia. You see them for the Okefenokee Swamp. You see them for the Appalachian Trail. You see them for law enforcement, Back the Blue, whatever. This license plate stands for unity, patriotism, and the love of country. I don't know how the Democrats can honestly stand in front of their constituents today and explain why they would vote against this license plate. But this license plate is simply an image of the American flag, and at the bottom it reads, America First.
And the Democrats voted against it.
So when you see a Democrat that represents someone in Atlanta, whether they're in the House or the Senate, ask them how they would vote against a license plate as pretty as this one.
Wow.
But we had trouble in the Senate, but it passed straight down party lines, and the House chose not to bring it up Thursday night before sine die. But I will promise you, this will be the first bill I introduce in January when I'm elected to go back to represent you in the Senate. So
yes.
Now BKP already has his copy. He has one that's personalized over here behind me. But we hope next year that all of you will be able to go to your local tag office and choose this tag to go on your car to display your love and your patriotism for our country. It doesn't say Donald Trump on it, it says America First on it. So y'all be ready when this bill becomes law, you'll be able to go out and purchase this car tag and put on your vehicle. I'd love to talk more about, but I'm going to get down off of this trailer before we flip it over again. But I'm around for just a little while longer, then I've got to leave to go back home to Dahlonega. But I love being up here. I love this country. I love you guys. I love representing you in Atlanta. Please call me anytime I can be of assistance to you. And God bless America and happy Easter to all of you.
God bless America. Happy Easter.
Hold on just a minute. State Senator Steve Gooch, you said it was getting windy up here. Now, how was you referring to that? How exactly?
A lot of hot air.
Hot air? Thank you very much. We appreciate it. I will stay right here. We get it. State Senator Steve Gooch, we want to tell you how much we appreciate him.
Senator Steve
And
Gooch.
let me say this: they put a lot of work in trying to get some things passed this past legislative session. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know where he's at. If you stick around a minute, we'll find him up here. We're gonna present this. If John Tatum, he's probably inside. All right, folks. Before we get to our next speaker, I see a lot of cowboy hats. I'm okay with that. I see a lot of Trump hats. I see a lot of different hats. I see a whole head of hair over there. I don't know who that guy is. Joe. Beard and hat to go. Joe. God bless you, Joe. You know, could somebody write the country music song, I went to a coffee shop and a Trump rally broke out? Can somebody get started on that? I don't write country music songs. I sing them and my dog comes home, but at the same time, could you, I went to a coffee shop. Don't forget, this is a coffee shop, Conservative Grounds. Tell your friends. Now, inside the Oval Office, if you're here today, look around. Amazing parking lot. The Oval Office is in there. We have the rally going inside on the TV. So if you go in there and get something to drink, if you got 10 Trump hats and you need 12 or another Trump shirt or something that says "Go Brandon," we have it inside at the Trump store. So don't hesitate. Now over here at this table, we have a 50-50 raffle going today. Now the money that we raise from the 50-50 raffle will go in the cost of doing things like getting more signs and when we have to have phone banks and when we have to pay a fee to rent something, whatever it may be. But there's a 50-50 raffle and there is a donation bucket here, all right? Democrats are raking in the money, very, very dark money. They're raking it in, but we have no choice, folks, but to ask for the help, and this will go towards the Trump headquarters here. If you just arrived, my name is Brian Pritchard. I'm the first vice chair of the Georgia Republican Party and also daily show voiceofruralamerica.com. Whereas I want to bring up, we're going to have, just so you know what we have left here to do, we have several of the North Georgia GOP chairs with us today. We're going to bring them up one at a time, give them a brief minute so they can tell you how to get involved, all right, what's the next step, and a little bit about about the GOP in their area. We have several of the county GOP area chairs with us today, so we'll be ready for that. I want to bring up now the head of the Georgia Record. Where is Bill? Is Bill Quinn? Now, folks, let's remember, today is about supporting Donald J. Trump. So, our speakers, you know, we want them all. We got a long list. Want them all to take a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, and share with you about their support for Donald J. Trump and some things they have to say. All right? Are we ready? I'm sorry, I didn't give you fair warning.
I gotta get up. Oh my goodness.
All right, so obviously they've got something planned here. They're getting ready to do.
We don't know what it is.
I love this. This is great.
Okay, now, all right.
I need one more backup.
Anybody? Please, somebody come up and help him out. So,
One more backup. There she is.
all right. Well, that was a requirement to have enough Trump bling on to be up front here. Okay, you got it. We got it. Even the shirt. All right. So now let me welcome to the stage from the Georgia Record, Bill Quinn. Come on past me here.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Well, that was exciting, just getting ready to get started. So, one, I want to start with some thank yous. This last week, and Senator Gooch, and I'm sure BKP and others talked about it, it was a darn challenging week. We had a lot of things that could have happened, some that did, and some important ones that did not in the state legislature. I would like to, one, thank everybody here and, you know, the thousands more across Georgia that listened to BKP, listened to me, listened to David Cross, the Georgia Freedom Caucus, and did everything they could to make sure the right things passed and the wrong things stopped. Calls, emails. You should have seen it on the Capitol floor on Thursday with all the bad guys running around trying to avoid the rest of us. So it was a fun day. There's one specific thank you I want to send out, and I hope he's still here. There was a particular hearing, 986, that I went to, and I spoke against that bill because I believe it is a direct affront to our freedom of speech. And it was called out by Tucker Carlson and expert Michael Benz just a couple weeks before. I testified in front of the committee, and when they ended up taking a vote on it, there was a single no vote that voted with my position. And it was Senator Gooch, and I want to recognize him for that.
All right. Wow.
So this is about Trump today. Think back 7 years ago, maybe more actually, because his campaign lasted a year. For every one of those days, what have we heard from President Trump? We've heard truth. And truth is the one thing that is going to get us out of this mess. Whatever the hell this is, truth is going to do the job. And I will tell you that if you go back, you can look at any single day over the last 7 years, and he has said something that we learn later to be truthful. Some people have a tendency to call some of the stuff he says mean tweets. But you know what? Over time, we find out they were truthful. Somebody noted the other day a dinner just before the 2016 election, the Al Smith dinner. Do you remember that? And at that dinner, he said one of these things that you needed to understand later was the truth. He said, "Oh, I'm glad that Hillary wrote the book, It Takes a Village, because in Haiti, she's taken several of them."
True that.
And you know what? we have found out since that that was the truth. Just look up Laura Silsby and you'll find out. If you listen to Trump's speeches ever since, he always tells us the truth, I believe. His inauguration speech, what did he say? We are taking power away from D.C. and we're giving it to you, the American people.
Giving it back to us.
I think he has, and I think we are standing here today in part because we know he has. People all over the country, some loud, some quiet, some silent still, know the truth. There is one way to go as we go forward, and that is to exact truth from the people that govern us, exact truth from ourselves. Because inside, I think we all know the truth. When we ask, we get an answer. So today we're getting bombarded with wind. Is it deep state wind? I don't know. Maybe they use some chemtrails to send it to us. Who knows? But I will tell you, I have an answer for the deep state if they are the ones sending the wind. And it's notable that we are the day before Easter, the day he is risen, and it's a perfect time for some promises and commitments. So, ladies, are you ready? So, here's our promises. Please join me if you remember these. We will not bend. We will not break. We will not yield. We will never we will never give in. We will never give up. We will never back down.
Hallelujah.
And so what are our commitments? We will, with God's grace and our work, we will make America safe again. Join me.
Right.
We will make America strong again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America proud again. And we will make America great again.
All right.
Thank you.
Woo-woo! Good job. Wow.
Pretty good.
Oh, hold that. Will you hold that up?
Bill Quinn from the Georgia Record. Wait a minute, hold on a minute.
That's great. Thank
you do a show twice a week. Tell them where your show is. Go ahead.
GloryBee Freedom on YouTube.
Actually, I was lucky enough to do your show a couple times in the last 3 weeks. But anyway, you'll find.
Fantastic. They have TVs on inside of everything going on out here. So let's go inside and check it out, y'all. Oh, I went the wrong way. Nice. So there's quite a turnout, and we've got a lot of people inside too. Isn't that great, the Trump head?
Thank you, Bill Quinn. All right, now as we bring up our next speaker, because we're thinking, now you wait a minute. You hold on. You hold now. I think
Your lady come by yesterday. Did you get your cabin over?
Oh, it's so great. I did. I opened it back up so I could come and attend. This is fantastic. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I think he's one of the owners. They told him about it. He must be John. So it's the Oval House. It's the Oval Room. I came through so fast yesterday, I didn't really know what was happening. Please join us in supporting President Donald. It's time to show your support to take America back and receive updates of events. North Georgia Trump. I'm going to sign it. Hi, good to see everybody. Thank you all so much for coming in. We had to come into the Oval Office, and we're inside of the cafe now. We're at the Conservative Grounds Cafe, and we can go in there. Go ahead. And they're serving up breakfast and lunch, breakfast all day.
Taking over too. I don't know if he's paying rent. You know, the name of the business is perfect. It's conservative grounds. It doesn't just, it's not limited to this piece of property, but folks, we are in God's country. North Georgia is conservative grounds, right? And so this is a great business, and we really appreciate you promoting conservative values for North Georgia. A lot of businesses, I'll be honest with you folks,
Let's go out and capture him. We'll come back in a minute.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
Oh, thanks. I thought you were John. Ooh, be careful. Oh my gosh, can you hold up the sign for us real quick? God bless you.
I guess this is their new Georgia license.
Yes, if they let it go through. The Democrats banned it. they pooed it. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Wouldn't speak to you at Burra, huh?
All right, so we're back in the cafe. This is John, one of the owners, and what an amazing thing he's done here. We have registers to vote, and I don't want to do anything with anybody's personal names on there, but then I showed you all this yesterday. We have magnets.
With each and every one of you as this campaign goes on. Our friend in North Georgia.
Against all enemies, foreign and Democrat.
Are you ready to take America back? Come on, you can do better than that, or do you?
Number 2, what's his name? Matt asked one of the guys.
That's a good one.
Where's the money and where are the guns? That's all he did. He didn't say this
Oh, you can get red. You can even get Trump money here. There you go. Get some Trump money.
And we need to take America back.
Oh no. So you started these in Largo.
What's going on today? That is strange. Good people don't go into
Fantastic.
government.
Oh, right? God bless you. We had live streamers show us the shop in Largo. When did y'all open up this one here?
In November of October of last year. Did you see my other hat?
This is the first time I saw y'all. I came back from yesterday.
You got that from Ron. You got that from the MAGA Mall.
I did. It was actually someone was selling them. I did the convoy take our border back.
Yeah.
The TOBB, and they were selling them. So I got it right in time before I got to meet some of our wonderful people that came out to talk, and
Right.
it was just great. Yeah, it was great. That's good. Make them secure again. That's fantastic.
New hats coming in. They should be here next week. And it says survive till 25. And it's got 25 on it, and it's got Donald
That's
Trump's
the
hair.
trick. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the trick. Do you mind being on?
No, I
Oh,
don't
that's
care.
great. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi everybody, how you doing?
This is the Bumbles on GloryBee Freedom on YouTube and Rumble and
Oh,
you
good
name
deal.
it. Yes, and so I started off with the People's Convoy, and I've been going ever since. And I stand behind the J6 with the J6 Vigil behind the
I
DC
had
jail.
the J6 ladies at my store in Largo.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I
So
still have a
Nicole and Mickey.
Yeah. Do you have
Yeah.
you have one of the Ashley bracelets?
Oh yes, oh yes.
you
I'm
do?
there
Okay.
most every night. Yes,
really?
live streaming.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
'Cause I
yes.
had-
God bless you.
He's
He's looking.
Gave me some
Mickey gave him a his Ashley bracelet, and he's got it back here somewhere. Oh, that's awesome! Wait until I show her; she'll be so thrilled. Thank
Get
you.
them back up here to tell so they can tell us what's going on.
I'll let them
again.
know because I'll get them down to the cabin. I have a cabin here in the North Georgia mountains. My family does, and I was here. I'm driving out yesterday, and I saw y'all. Came back in, went back
My
and
daughter
stayed.
at the
Oh,
door.
is that your daughter? She's absolutely lovely. That was so nice of her to let me in because I was like, I came all the way here. I got to see it. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so great.
How are you?
All right, y'all. Let's see. We need a hat for the auction. We need a hat for the auction. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, a true American. Absolutely, Brenda. Absolutely. So let's see. What do y'all want for the auction? I like this one. Make America Great Again. And it's got. I like that a lot. What do y'all think?
I'll look at them and see if I want.
With his embroidered signature, that's a really good one. Oh my gosh, I really do like that one. Ooh, I like the We the People too. How much are the hats, John? How much are the hats? Does it depend on which one?
$20 for all hats except for these two up here.
Okay.
And the hair hat.
Okay, because I'm going to need to get a couple for sure. What do y'all think? The We the People? Am I allowed to be back here? Is this okay?
Sure,
Oh, thank you. We the People. I need y'all to vote. You want We the People, make elections secure again? That's a really good one. That's just like my Defend the Border hat that I'm wearing. Defend the Border. And this is what John just showed us. Okay, so I'm thinking make elections secure again. Relax, it's just a red hat. That's great. Oh, he's terrific. Oh my gosh, we're so blessed to be able to meet him. This is so nice. We have Make America Great Again. He got to meet Mickey and Nicole too. I'm so excited. I know they love them. That's awesome. Oh, we got the visors, Trump 24, 2024. That's a pretty one here. Look at that. Keep America Great. All right, you guys. So I'm really digging this one. This is for the auction. This is for the next auction. So, okay. You want to make America First, Wyoming? Okay, I will put that one. America First. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do Make America Great Again one, and then y'all said which one? America First. Where is it? Where was the America First one, you guys? All right. So they're saying America First. Where did I see that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, the one with the black? That looks cool. This one here? Let me know yes or no, Wyoming. That's good looking. Okay, so America First. We got like 3 America First. Okay. All right. And that's the one, right? Okay, we'll do that one, and we'll do the one with his embroidered signature. Okay.
Trump is going to get a record especially
Yes.
I am too. Yes, Pinellas County. I have one of these in Largo. We opened in 2020.
and that's because Donald Trump
The black one. Okay, 2-finger typer. Awesome. Y'all better tune into that next auction then. We got it going on. We got Trump paraphernalia.
not Wall Street. But we need to work. We need volunteers. Volunteer with the Georgia Republican Party. Volunteer.
See, he showed for $10, right?
Sending out another email in about a month asking for volunteers.
Okay. You got a credit card? Those are wallets.
I have a 15-year-old grandson, and this is all about his future. There is nothing, and I know I'm in the middle of Georgia Bulldog territory, but I'm an Alabama fan. And usually,
Brenda says y'all always outbid me. Not always, Brenda. Not always. They have sparkly ones too, but I want to appeal to men and women in the auction. So, what is yours? Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, I like that. Well, I don't know. What do you like this one or no? Y'all let me know, yes or no for this one. Was that a yes or a no? Because we don't have to. Brenda says it's a boy. She wants a hat. Ooh, look at the MAGA, y'all.
And she thought you were real?
Tracy says she wants a t-shirt. That's too difficult. That's really too difficult. Oh, the conservative grounds t-shirts are great. Look at these, are terrific.
Where is Largo?
Ooh, look at that one. That one's black. 45th President Trump, keep America great. I've never seen that one. It's got the seal in the background. Sapphire Patriot. Darlene, y'all say yes? Whoops, I'm trying to keep up. Hang on. We're going to have bidding wars. Oh, get a hat? Which hat? Which hat, Brenda? It's Tracy that wants a t-shirt. So which hat for Brenda? So Sapphire Patriot, are you saying yes to this one? Are you saying yes to that one? Brenda's gonna cry. Don't cry. Which one do you want, Brenda? Y'all are killing me. That's great. Sapphire Patriot, I'm waiting for your yes or no. If it was this one that y'all want me to put in the auction. Sapphire Patriot says yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, now I can only do a few things here. So, I shouldn't be doing any. All right, so we're getting Tracy extra large. Which t-shirt do you want? Do you want a conservative grounds? Brenda wants America First. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get two America First.
You really want to look at it with the glue on later, but it's so perfect. Yeah, every $100 bill. Every $100 bill.
I lost it again. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, we got to step up over here. To include shipping for Brenda. Sweet, Wyoming. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay. So Brenda, what am I doing? The America First. Okay. I can't do it. Oh no. All right. They're socks. Okay, let's come over here. Let's get these hats. So I'm doing hats right now, right? You want America First black, 2-finger typer. Oh my goodness. Okay. So America First. I keep losing it. Oh, there we go, up here. The America First. I'm getting 2 of those because one.
Bag them all too.
Yes, made in America. That's it. Yeah, truly. I mean, there's some things are made in like South Vietnam, but I think we just need to go with America. So, okay, Tracy, you want the red Trump 2024 T-shirt in an extra large. The red Trump 2024, the one that says "Take America Back." Okay, so I need 2 of these, John. Oh, I hope he's not out, y'all. One for auction, one for Brenda, one for 2-finger. Oh, of the hats? Okay. So three of the America First hats. One for Brenda, one for 2-finger. Oh, don't start buffering now. He's pressing these big giant mugs. So do you have 2 more of these?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. He's gonna look, y'all. You better come up with a second. We have 1 of these so far. Pray that he's got more. God, guns, and Trump. Okay, you guys, if he doesn't have more of those, you got to come up with another one. Make elections secure again. I thought that was pretty good too.
I don't have any more of those.
Oh no. Okay.
These
Oh no.
sold out, except for those last 2.
Oh no, these are sold out except for the last 2.
Should be.
Okay. Hey, look. I know. Look right under there. You've got 2 of those there. What is that? The one with the black top. No. Okay.
I'll tell her I got a DeSantis 2024.
Keep that as a keepsake. Put it in the museum. Uh-oh, we got him working now.
God bless.
God bless America. That's a nice one. Oops. He's throwing them at me, y'all. You got us working over here.
Well, I got the 47s in gold and the gold Trump, but no, okay. I don't. I only have that's only America First, unless you see it.
I need to make America great that has the gold. The gold. One of those. Yep. Bright sapphire. Okay. All right. So look, y'all. We have these 2. He doesn't have any more of the America First right now. GloryBee's in the candy store. DeSantis should be in the bargain bin. Colorado.
I have these in black too. Black and gold.
Wow.
With the 45 on it too.
No, nope, that wasn't a sell. Okay, so let's put these 2 aside. DeSantis is going in the bargain bin. All right, and then we want a red Trump 2024 in an extra large, the shirt. I'm going to put these right here.
Okay.
While I look for a shirt and find out what other hats they want. All right. I'm sorry. Fishing hat. They were Steelers colors for Carol, right? So was it this? Oh wait, that's a workout jersey. Oh, look at that. All right. Check out the gold he is sporting, Sapphire Patriot said. Oh, they were checking out your bling. I thought you had a gold hat on. They said, check out the gold he's sporting. Y'all don't miss a beat. All right, Tracy says, I know you keep saying the red one, but which red one? This is like a workout one, like Under Armour kind of. More. Oh, look at that.
She was supposed to be here today. I was going to get her to sign it.
Oh, that would have been great if she could have been here. Oh my gosh, she's probably reeling from last session. Last session was insane. Oh.
Signed by Ted Nugent.
Oh yeah, I just got to meet him at the Take Our Border Back. He is fantastic. What a guy. That one's signed by Ted. Nice.
No. I can get him though.
Yes, he should have waited till 2028. I agree. Maybe he will. Who knows? Sapphire says, now listen, y'all. I'm like, I still gotta make a car payment. So what are we doing here? Okay, I'm trying to find out which one Tracy wants. Is it Tracy? It's the red. She keeps saying red Trump 2024. This one here. Now that's like an Under Armour. Is that okay? Or we have this one down here. This is more like cotton jersey. Okay, Brenda, what am I getting? Do you want cotton like this? Because the other one, it feels like poly. Like I don't know how breathable it is. I'm officially shopping for the bumbles, y'all. Isn't this great? Oh, here we go. Here's an extra large. Here's an extra large, and this one is this one is heavy cotton. Oh, the America First for Brenda? Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. And can you send me that in an email, please, Wyoming Girl? Because you know I'm spinning at this point.
These all came from the Trump store, too.
These came from the Trump store. Okay, so it's the second one, this one? Oh, Tracy, I'm so confused. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. This is Under Armour. Okay, this one's Under Armour. This one, Save America Trump 2024, is heavy cotton. Save America Trump 2024. Or Trump 24, Make America Great Again in heavy cotton. So spell it out for me. That's Tracy. I know it's great. Oh my gosh. Huh? MC and we're shopping. Oh, I love you too. God bless you. Praying everything's going well for you. Oh, Sapphire, we're gonna get you down here. Don't you worry. We'll get Nicole and Mickey and Sapphire Patriot and maybe we'll just get the whole corner down here. The whole J6 hashtag Freedom Corner. Once we win and everybody's released and we have a full investigation and thorough revelation, everything is 100% revealed about Ashley's death and Roseanne's, we're going to have a huge party down here at the cabin. Okay, so Tracy, I'm thinking it's this one. The Trump 2024. Is that right? And it's 20, I think. Oh my gosh, am I yelling? Because I'm spinning, y'all. I'm spinning. Okay, so we've got this. If this was it, Tracy, you got to tell me.
I've worked out of town some, done a few different things. I thought sheriff here back in the 60s and 70s.
We have a Make America Great Again, and we've got Brenda's hat. I wish we had more of those. It's a really good looking hat, isn't it? Let's see if we can get one more hat for the auction. What do y'all think? So I have one hat for the auction already. What Sherry wanted, but don't want you mad at me. I'm not mad at you. You can shop whatever you want, Wyoming girl. If it makes you happy while you're feeling bad, you do it. Don't you worry. All right, y'all. Let me know what you see that you want me to put in the auction. Yellow Tread on Me for Sherry. Okay. Where is that? I didn't even see a Tread on Me. Let me see. I'm going to find it. Looking. Oh, here we go. Ooh, that's good looking. All right. So that's for Sherry. That's a good looking hat. Look, a Women for Trump. 2A is what's going to matter, unfortunately. That's what they're hoping for, too, it seems like, doesn't it? We have camouflage. Now go left. Okay, I'm going left. We have Make America Great Again. It's got the flag. I thought this one was pretty good looking. This is black, and it's 45th President Trump, Keep America Great. It's got his kind of embroidered signature, and it's a little bit sparkling. The signature is embroidered. It's got the flag. Oh my gosh, Brenda, that's not a good thing at all. That's a good looking hat. John pointed out that one survived till 25. This one's camouflage, Make America Great Again. Then we had the MAGA. Parte likes that fancy hat. Yeah, that is fancy. It's nice. Do you want me to put this one in the auction? Oh, that's super. Thank you, Wyoming. God bless you. Okay, I'll bring that one down in the corner. Hashtag Freedom Corner. And then we have veterans hats. Nice. Aw, Sapphire. Wyoming girl, you love to spoil us. God bless you. And we are praying that you are feeling better. All right, you guys. I have to find out how much it is. I think it's 20. Here's Tracy's. Here's Sapphire Patriots. Here's Brenda's. And then this one is for the auction. Send me an email, Wyoming. Okay, so we're going to do this one in the auction. Okay, sounds good. All right, y'all, we ready? USA, whoops, USA hat on top left rack. Oh no, here we go. Sorry, I thought I was. Top left rack.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Now this is my left. So I only have one hat so far for the I'm shopping for 87 people.
That's okay. Take your time.
Bless your heart. All right, two-finger typer. I'm trying to find the one you're talking about. This USA here. It says Trump on the back of it. I don't know if you can see that. It does have embroidered Trump on the back. Black fantasy hat for auction. What's a fantasy hat? Was that this one? What is a fantasy hat? To the right, dark hat. To the right, dark hat. What does it say on it? It says USA right here? This one? United States of America, USA. And then it says on the back, United States of America. I wish I had a flag on it. Sapphire says yes. What do you mean, this one? Two-finger typer said not red. Oh. This fancy one. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So this is going to go in the auction then too. Okay. Now which one, two-finger typer? But says USA, but it's not red. Okay. It says USA, but it's not red. I'm looking. Okay, so I've got two hats for the auction then. That's good. I see red USAs. Two-finger typer. I don't see a USA that's not. Oh, except for the blue jean one. I just don't see that on you, two-finger typer. I mean, you can sparkle if you want. The glittery one, but I don't want glitter, so thank you for letting me see it. Oh, got you. Okay. Awesome. I'm shopping for a lot of people. Awesome, y'all. Okay. All right, so we're going to go through this again. I wish they had more of these. This is terrific. So this is for Brenda. This is for Sherry. This is for Tracy. And then this is for Tracy. And then these two are for the auction. Did I do right? All right.
Wait a minute, is that
I did too, Leibart. That was a good one too, wasn't it?
I didn't know. But he was over and I left that and said, wow, that fellow's pretty sharp. That guy's pretty sharp. And I am proud to say 11 years later, I now know.
Yeah, I like that camouflage one too. It was this one, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why does that look like a kid's size? Okay. Oh no, what are y'all doing? It was that one. That's a really nice looking. Is that the one, Leibart? No, up one. Oh, the one with the yellow in America. Oh my goodness.
Can you hold on to this while we eat?
Oh, I don't work here. I'm shopping for people.
That's so funny.
God bless you. It was this one here. This has the mesh on the sides. Leibart, this one. Okay, so this is it's camouflage on the front. It says America, and then it is a mesh flag. Is that the one? That's pretty busy, but that's cool. And then there's also this one. This one's got all the. It's got the seal, the president's seal. This one, Leibart, or I like this one better. Or do you want the breathable? Oh my gosh. Y'all are awesome. What do you think of this one, Leibart? If you do buy me a coffee, then yes, definitely the 10 for shipping, because that'll cover the cost of the buy me a coffee, because I can't afford to. So this one, Lee. This one's got the flag. This is a nice one. No, the camouflage one I liked. Okay, so it was this one. Oh, the one. Oh. I'm with you now. Okay. Got it. It was this one. Yeah, this is good looking. Okay. Oh my goodness, now we're getting out of here. Let's go. Yeah, that's a good looking hat. Okay. All right, you guys. So we've got Leibart, Sapphire Patriot, Brenda, Tracy, and then we have auction. All right, we're good. Because I'm spinning out of control. All right, y'all, don't delay. Don't delay. We did it.
And when he sits down at the keyboard, wow, I would call it masterpiece, some real work.
You ready? Okay, so how many hats do we know with?
1, 2, 3,
6.
6, and one shirt.
Rally over here that you get a chance to win. We do have to have money to support what we're trying to do.
Right? 6 hats and 1 t-shirt.
6 hats, 1 t-shirt.
I'm going to need your contact info. When I get those Survive 25 hats, I'm going to send you one for free and you promote them and then get me this. Because I'd order 100 of them. I don't get stuck with them.
Okay, and make sure you get me your card too before you go.
Let's exchange information.
I can't wait to tell Nikki and Nicole I got to see you and meet
I
you.
went to dinner with them at the what's his name?
Oh,
They
good.
were down. We all went to dinner over at Mugs.
Oh, that's awesome. I used to live in Tampa. I worked at Largo Medical Center eons ago.
You wouldn't even recognize Largo now.
I probably wouldn't. I don't think I'm going to go back because of that reason. I lived down on the beach and
I lived there for 58 years until they stole the election.
didn't have
I
some
packed up and took off.
good for you. This is a great place to be.
It is.
I'll come in and see you every time I'm here.
If we can keep all the Florida people out. That's what I asked somebody. What part of Florida are you from? They're like, oh, I know you're from
I was
Florida.
raised in Georgia and I live up in Maryland because I go into DC and cover all the junk. But also the Genesis video. It's been amazing. I've been there since the third day.
Well, when Trump gets in, he's going to pardon them all. He's going to give them a big cash settlement for what they've done to them.
I agree.
Here's your receipt in the bag, young
We're
lady.
making progress.
Let's exchange.
Okay, honey. Yeah, I gotta put that receipt in my. Holy moly! All right, everything was 20, you guys. All right.
Here's my card, and that's my cell phone number.
Okay.
I'll write your phone number, name, and email there.
Now, Charles, you come up here. We had today, we did have Betsy Young from Towns County. She was here. She had to leave for a doctor's appointment. Towns County GOP, very active. If you're here from Towns County GOP, if you're still here, in Towns County GOP, you raise your hand, anybody? All right, they might be inside another several. Union County GOP. Okay, Union County GOP.
These cards are so easy to lose. I just take a picture of them.
Earlier.
That way it'll be in the cloud forever.
Gilmer County GOP has some of their executive board here.
And you can check up on your girls that are hashtag Green Corner when I get back up
Gilmer
there.
County GOP's executive board. You can find out from all these people about their meetings.
That's the YouTube one. I try to do Rumble all the time, but our signal's so bad in that corner in DC.
Is it here?
County GOP chair. I want to thank
Alfred?
anybody out of here. I want to thank
do it again.
Vice Chair. I want to thank Marco Falgiano. Marco Falgiano is the first Vice Chair, and Charles Fish is the Chair of the Fannin County Republican Party. Charles, come up here and tell them how you feel about this.
Subscribe.
Hey, we got a new subscriber, you guys. Welcome our latest Bumble. Awesome. Wait a minute, I'm not done. No, don't let the live stream see this part.
100% go Trump.
Although I already doxed myself. I have the trolls call me all the time.
Yeah, they got all mad at me when I.
Currently, because it's election season, we'll be
Yeah, right there. I have it in gold and silver.
each month.
Okay,
It will be the last time that we meet at the Senior Center on the third Tuesday. Then in May, we'll be back over here at Conservative Grounds the third Monday.
Oh, was I supposed to put my PO box on there too?
April 13th, we are
I forgot.
sponsoring
As long as I can call you, Jennifer.
Okay.
it will be
Yeah,
at
call me anytime.
the egg facility besides
Oh,
Station
good pleasure. Thank you so much.
No problem.
God bless you, dear, and I'll see you next time.
All right, I'll be here.
Yep. My dad, Bob, is going to come in and see you soon, too.
Okay, send him in. Make sure he looks and searches me out.
I will. God bless you,
I'm
dear.
going to send you a picture from the Oval Office.
Thank you for everything you're doing. You're amazing. All right.
on that desk there, also registered.
All right, let's get in here. We got to go to the Oval Office. There goes the car payment. I got the windsock on here still. Please, oh, whoops. Oh, let's do it that way. Oh, no, I can't. Wait, Ronald. Bet you there's not one of these. Oh, sorry. Well, we'll get Ronald first. Why can't I get close? Because my arm's not long enough. No. Oh no, we're buffering. So I wonder if there's a Holy Bible in the Oval Office right now. I kind of doubt it. Since Satan's sitting in the chair right now. It's awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh, is this fun? Oh, we gotta check out the menu. John Wayne for president. That would come with a lot of whiskey.
We got dead people voting, so now we're going to have dead people running for office.
Oh my gosh, why not, right? I mean, to tell you, it's like insane.
It was about 12 years ago. It was in Missouri. There's some guy died,
yeah,
and he won.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it, absolutely. They just expanded my area. I live in Maryland. I grew up here in Georgia, and my family's got a cabin here. And so I love coming down here because I work in D.C. live streaming the J6 Vigil behind the D.C. jail and everything. And it's just insane. It's absolutely insane. They changed our demographics of the land into the Chesapeake Bay where I live. And I guarantee you there's dead people in there voting. I guarantee you. They have houses in there.
Me and that lady there's election integrity group here, and we're finding. I think she's from Alpharetta. She's a data analyst expert. She has found 56 different ways to maneuver the voter rolls.
Isn't that something?
Not 26.
I believe it.
56.
I believe it. We got to get rid of those damn machines too. We know that they're cheating. We know it. How come we can't get rid of them? I don't understand.
Because we don't have enough money. And the only way you can overcome money is people. That's the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
But we got too many people that you got some that don't know, some that don't want to know, and some that I don't care.
Yeah. I'm trying so hard to open up more eyes. And this is GloryBee Freedom on YouTube and Rumble. And we come in here, we're a source of support for and encouragement and hope because everyone else is walking around like zombies.
I got a magnetic sticker on my tailgate in my truck, so I'm a conspiracy theorist. And my pronouns are, told you so.
God bless you. You are awesome. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. We need a safe place. Awesome. Eyes on the ground, y'all. God bless him. So I got to check out the menu for mom and dad here. Sorry, I'm just gonna scoop on the menu here. All right. Oh, whoops! I'm gonna hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got the. They have all kinds of coffees, nice coffees and sandwiches. They serve breakfast all day. Chicken and waffle sandwich. Oh my God, does that sound amazing? You guys, I really want a chicken and waffle sandwich. I didn't cut mine, did I? Oh, good. You're doing fine. With your shirt. Awesome, yeah. Good for you. Grab it up. Chicken and waffle sandwich? What?
I know the people with nutrition.
You all, we need to pray for Wyoming and those babies. Pray for Wyoming and those babies. God bless them all. God's will, not ours. But we pray for good health. In Jesus' name, amen. Fried or grilled chicken? Oh my gosh, they have loaded grits. Build your own burritos, scrambled eggs, chili cheese hot dog. Oh my God, does that sound good? Man, this sounds amazing. But you know what? I have chicken salad in the car. All right. We got to go back outside and see what's going on. Isn't that great? Conservative Grounds Cafe in Blue Ridge, Georgia. Oh, Sapphire, you're so sweet. I don't think I want it though. I want to eat that chicken salad because it's got mayo in it. God bless you. Thank you. Because I got to get on the road.
For their future, and because
Let's come back out here again.
Because right now, our past hasn't done a very good job. We need to now stand up for Donald Trump and make it happen today. Let's make America great again. All right? All right. So Zion's out passing around. Thank you, Vince, for inviting me. Thank you, Mr. Brian.
That is a great store. I hope I didn't miss anybody.
Every Friday we meet out here for coffee.
Bless you.
Thanks everybody that's also involved with me. Ed, Dave, Lisa, Sharon. There's so many people that is there working with me, and we got in this thing late, but we're making headway to take us to Atlanta, I can promise you. Thank you again.
It's got windy out here. Fantastic. And they want some chicken too. What a great rally.
Worldwide, Nick. You just showed.
Oh, Sapphire, bless your heart.
God and country. All right, folks. Now, as we go down through here, I'm going to be calling out different candidates' names. They're going to come up. They're going to tell you what they're running for. We're not.
Sherry, we're going to get those when you come down.
A brief closing statement. Now,
oh, that's great.
4 o'clock today. My name is Brian K. Pritchard. I'm the first vice chair of the Georgia Republican Party. I also do a daily morning show from 8 to 10 every morning on voiceofruralamerica.com. We have information over here on the table. We have a 50-50 rally.
Let's do that. I'm going to get his information. He did a heck of a job. We need to tune in and see what he's doing in the morning.
Raffle going on to help support some of the costs. Here at our new North Georgia Donald J. Trump headquarters.
Oh my gosh, I got it when I was on the Take Our Border Back convoy to Texas. Yeah.
If you only have 10 Trump hats and you need
yes. But this is from the same store that John gets a lot of his stuff from. So yes, same shop. Yes, it's made in America. So I need his information for the yes. Oh good, okay. No wait, I just want to show everybody this one here, and then I grab it off of here. All right, you guys, he was terrific today. So let's check out his show on Voice of Rural America. No, thank you. Voice of America. Wait, voiceofruralamerica.com. Voiceofruralamerica.com. He was a terrific MP today. So God bless y'all. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna win.
Okay, she does have a Trump hat on. Okay.
Oh, this was a great rally.
Hey everybody, I'm Patrice Kilpatrick. I'm the sole commissioner.
Ooh, you got a lot of guns going off? Oh no. Stay inside, keep your head down. Goodness gracious. We don't need anything happen to our Sapphire. All right. You guys, we're going to have an auction while I'm driving home. Good grief. Oh my goodness. All right, I better put those back here. Well, no, that's a good place for them, I think. No, I want to put them in the back. No, I don't. I can't decide. Well, that's a good place right there. Okay. Super. So those will get mailed out as soon as I get home, y'all. To those of you who I was purchasing for. And yep, keep your head down, Sherry. Look, we got all set up. Oh, I was going around some curves. Bumbles got knocked over. It's all still set up for glamping out tonight. We're gonna have a Bumbles pajama party. You are in a concrete bunker, and that's good. We want you safe. I took a shower and I used my own towel, so it's almost dry. These are amazing. These camping towels. I hung it up here and it's dry, so I didn't have to do any more laundry this morning at the cabin. All right.
Thank you, Patrice. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it very much. We have a
I'll give you all this view while I'm getting my chicken salad out.
And he's ready for sheriff. Is Mr. Douglas here? Is he here? Yeah. There he is. I knew you were here. I was like, okay. I think you get the first night talk. You got here early. He was been here all day. Way to go. Thank you very much, Doug. I appreciate it. Doug and I had a nice conversation over here on the porch. Cowboy boots. Cowboy boots. I like the button. Doug, introduce yourself to these people here. Thank you.
Well, thank God I didn't fall. That's a little slick. Well, I'm going to make it brief. My name is Doug Lloyd. I'm a Union County resident, also running for Union County Sheriff, and I can't wait for this election this year. And let me tell you something, I am backing Donald Trump. I've backed him from day one. No matter what that man has faced, let me tell you something, he has stood his ground for the people. I wear this pin proudly because we know that that election was stolen. There's no ifs and buts about it, but let me tell you something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but let me tell you this. It caused the American people to get off their butts and get up and see that, you know what, it is time that we speak out and that we no longer keep our mouths shut, because we got to take and make America great again with Donald J. Trump. Let me tell you something else. This right here is what we were founded upon. And it's very important that we stand firm and don't waver against this Constitution. Anything that defies this Constitution, we must fight back. Too long, things have been rigged and pushed and shoved down our throats, but we got time in the days to come to stand up for what we believe in. What our founding fathers stood firm on.
So I'm just showing y'all who we're listening to.
So I encourage you, if you have been that person in the past that have never stepped out to do anything, now is the time, because we got children, grandchildren that are coming up behind us, and when we're dead and gone,
with a forgetful. Oh no, bless your heart.
They're going to be living. So what we do now,
all right, we're just listening.
To make a difference in our community is very important. So I appreciate every citizen.
Can y'all hear them? Oh my gosh, I haven't even looked yet, Lucas. God bless y'all.
I'm getting people to register to vote every single day. And I'm talking about younger generations that has never been involved whatsoever. But they see the importance of what's going on in our country today. And I thank God for the ability to be able to stand up here to run for sheriff in Union County. And I'm behind Donald J. Trump in the days to come. And remember, April the 29th is early vote. And May the 21st, because a lot of people think that our election is in November. But it's not. It's May the 21st. God bless America.
Thank you, Doug. I appreciate it. Now, folks, you know, I hear this quite often. Don't say that. And usually that's what happens, as I say. I hear that. But don't say that. Friend of mine one time, and yes, I do have two, but I don't even say it's the same one. Okay? A friend of mine said one time, said, look, from here to here, God just didn't put a stop sign. There's no yield, there's no slow down, there's no stop. So this is one of many roads. You'll see them over and over. The people driving up down the road, they're wondering now, what are they doing? Okay? They're going to be looking up conservative ground. So here is an unofficial rule, but we'll put it out. Be ready for the next one. We're not done today. Be ready for the next one. I'm looking around. The price of admission. I'm sorry, I got to put it out here. I thought this thing was free. Well, it is in a way. Price of admission is you have to have something. A hat, a button, a shirt. Don't want to see your underwear, okay? But you got to have something that says Trump. That's price of admission next time. Let's get that clear. Now, the second price of admission is you got to bring a friend. You know, you got to bring a friend. You remember bring a friend on church on Sunday? Don't go for mad because I put church and Trump together. You know, they get mad when you do that, right? But anyhow, remember we used to have bring a friend to church on Sunday? Okay? Well, the next one, the second price of admission is bringing a friend. Now, if they don't have Trump hat, Trump shirt, something for their admission, we got them covered. Right? They go right in there, and then you get their hat, and then they come out here, and they got something to say. All right, so we have more candidates that can come up.
He is marketing.
Mr. Tom Jones is running for sheriff in Union County, and he's going to come up and share a couple minutes with you. Mr. Jones, let me get on. You stay right there.
Good, good.
Good afternoon, my name is Tom Jones. I'm the Republican candidate for Union County Sheriff. Well, not only a Republican candidate, I'm a Trump candidate. And I do have a Trump hat and a pen at home. I didn't get to bring it, but I did bring something when I was at the and I do support the Second Amendment. I believe everyone can really carry it on. So you can do it. I'm going to be brief. I know we've been staying out here for a while. And the only thing I want to remind you is back in 2020, on television, I watched Donald Trump's meetings, predictions, rallies, and thousands of people showed up.
Wow, that was good. What? Absolutely the best chicken salad ever. Put it back in the cooler.
And I want to tell everyone here at the room that can happen again. We're rallying, we're together, we're enthusiastic. But I'm telling you, tonight, this is the Democratic Party, which is evil, will steal this election. And God help us not to. I'll show you. Because, mark my words, the Democrats.
Oh boy, what y'all think about that? That was great, wasn't it? Oh, it's really good. It has a little bit of curry in it, which I don't usually like, but oh my gosh, it's good.
We're already at the point.
Now I'm gonna have a little bit of carrots and hummus, and then we're gonna go. Because I gotta hit the road. That was some marketing he was doing, wasn't it? Super awesome. Love eating chicken salad.
Nothing makes sense.
Oh no.
And if you don't think it makes sense now,
I'm trying to hold the gimbal, it's not working. I'm just gonna put y'all on the ground again so you can hear what you can hear.
The moment we stop following all the constitutional rights is the moment we cease to be a United States of America. So it is of utmost importance to elect Donald Trump, but it's even more important that we're vigilant, that we make sure this election is not stolen again. We cannot stand 4 more years of a Democrat. We must have Donald Trump as our next president. God bless America. Thank you for coming out there. Okay, we're going to invite another candidate from Union County, and if there's a candidate, I will say, There has been some candidates maybe show up that are here that I'm not aware of. So no disrespect to anybody running for office. You may have come down, not been available to begin with, and you're here now. But I want to invite a candidate from Union County that's running for sole commissioner. And his name is Mr. Harold Collins. If he'll come up now and share with you how he feels about President Donald Trump that he's running for office in Union County. Thank you, Mr. Collins.
Thank you. My name is Harold Collins, and I am a lifelong resident of Union County. You can tell I'm not no politician. I'm a farmer. I have farmed all my life. And it's time people like me get involved.
God bless him.
President Trump is the man. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. He is the man that we've got to have with us. We've had Democrat leadership in our county this will make 24 years as a commissioner. And that's 24 years too long, in my opinion. I want to ask you a question. How did we get in this shape we're in today?
We fell asleep.
But now this is my opinion. Career politicians. Now there may be some here still here that's been in it for 20, 30, 40 years, but my opinion is career politicians.
Did y'all hear that? He feels like the reason we got here is because of career politicians. Interesting.
And that's not including just Democrats. There's a few rhino Republicans up there too. When you wheel them in with a wheelchair and you have to prop them up for them to speak, it's time for them to go.
God bless y'all. Oh, I feel so much better. I had to eat. Oh, love you, Sapphire.
If President Trump gets this election again, maybe he'll finish.
I know. Can you believe that, Julius? It's insane. Absolutely insane.
And I will leave you with one last thought.
Third of its kind. Let me know.
I've heard a lot of good speeches here today. But the thing we need to do is we need to be on our knees, praying to God Almighty that He will keep the election safe.
Interesting, Brenda. I read your statement about the cables.
Trump back in office. Thank you so very much.
Have a great day, Sherry. I'll be bringing your hat soon.
Thank you, Mr. Collins.
God bless you, Wyoming.
Now it comes time to talk a little bit about Union County. But I'm not from Union County. So this is just some flat out meddling. This is meddling and none of my business. That's why we're going to get into Union County just for a minute, all right?
The divider in chief, good one.
We got a problem in Union County. I'm going to tell you what it is. You ready? Now, I'm first vice chair of the Georgia Republican Party. And you know what we're supposed to do as the Georgia Republican Party? We're supposed to get our Republican candidates elected. That's what we're supposed to do. And you know what else we're not supposed to do? We're not supposed to sit in our hands.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to put my cooler back together.
And Union County to be Democrat. We're not. Is that clear? Now, let me just tell you something. Let's get down the middle on the things that's none of my business. Because I can't vote in Union County, but I sure as hell can vote in Union County.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're back together. Yeah, he needs to go faster than fast.
You know what? His name's Lamar Perez. You know what I hear? Well, Lamar's been there for a while.
All right, everything's back together. We're all set for camping out tonight and having our Bumbles pajama party.
Lamar's been there for a while. He's a pretty nice fellow. That's what I hear.
God bless everybody.
Why do we need to change their mind? That's what I hear. And you know what I know? He ain't the worst guy I've ever met.
Still a lot of people here and inside eating lunch.
I'll bet you.
Great rally.
What are you?
I am so glad that Beverly said, yes, let's go to the rally. And that y'all gave me so much support because I did. I turned around, opened the cabin back up again, moved everything back inside again. And I'm so glad because this was terrific. Same signs. Right? I wonder what they've been treating him with. When he comes out with those black eyes, you know, that is an indication of LSD. Your pupils get huge. I have no idea though. They're giving him something. I want to get that air going. I turned the phone off by accident. You know, we need some cool air up here. That sun is going right on the dashboard. Thank you everybody for joining me. We got 142 people in here. Please make sure you join me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Oh, this was just amazing. Amazing rally. I loved it. So great to meet John, who started Conservative Grounds Cafe. Great guy. He's going to send me a hat to promote when it comes in. Because he said he bought 100 of them. So he needs to promote like crazy. He is a natural born salesman. God bless you, Carol. We're just going to drive, but it's probably going to buffer out. Once it buffers really bad, then we'll, you know, probably end the live stream. But I'll let it go until it starts buffering terribly. I'm just putting myself back together again here. So we were there for over 2 hours. Wow, okay. Now I'm going to do some sights along the way here. I couldn't stay until 4 because I got to hit the road, but I think we got the best part of it, unless you're voting locally. Fantastic. I don't remember what bracelet you're talking about, one. I mean, you got to hit me up about that one. He's a bracelet for sapphire. I'm sure I've got it written down somewhere. Patriots honking from the highway. Great. I wish Dad would have been here with me. He would have enjoyed that. But he said he's going to pop in. I left him a note where to go when they get up here. Because Mom's got a... Oh, wrong guy. Mom's got a convention coming up, and Dad's going to come up with her. So that's good. That's this coming week. Oh, Liebart, okay, thank you so much. All right. You sent an address through Facebook? Oh, no. Did you... No. Liebart, send it to my... Go and erase that message. I don't want you doxing yourself on my Facebook. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the Messenger. Okay, yeah, if it's on Messenger, that's fine. But not Facebook, the page. That's not good. But if it's Messenger, that's okay. Otherwise, you can do GloryBees at 2020. Wait, GloryBees2022@gmail.com and email me your address. But make sure it's not hanging out there for the public to see. God bless you, dear. In messages. Okay, thanks, Brenda. Okay. Oh, good, Liebart. Phew, you scared me. Because you know I'm a fool and I've done it before. Oh my God, with my phone number. Oh. Now I've got a strong signal here, Captain Ganja. I can't thank everybody enough for coming out and hanging out with me for this great rally. One day I'm probably going to be living here permanently, I'm telling you. But there's too much going on in DC right now that we need eyes on for me to be coming down here and living yet. So we'll go where God calls us. Okay, got you, Brenda. Okay, super. So it's in Messenger, that's fine. Okay, we got tea. My fork is back in the clean and back in where it belongs. We got bumbles and the, oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. So everybody got your, all right, helmet up, helmets on. Jeez. Helmets on, bubble wrap, and we got Bumbles, and this is B. Bumbles is in the back, and we've got the American flag. Brenda. That's a good one. Be a politician for Halloween. Scare everybody. Sorry, Tracy. Aww. Alright, it was a little dusty, but this is like a really nice grassy field. I mean, they just did this right to be able to have their rallies. It's a super location. Super location. Because all the motorcycles meet up here at the Exxon. There's an overhang that you can sit under if it starts to rain. And I've met up with a big group. Oh my gosh, I don't know how many there were that day. Probably 40 or 50. We went riding out. And now they're all going to come over here. Unless it's not open early enough, which might be the case. But they're in a super good location. Okay. Alright, where are we going? I want to go to Linville Falls. So let's go towards Asheville. Asheville, North Carolina. And
I'm setting your destination to Asheville in North Carolina, United States.
Alright, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Because I want to do a little bit of the Blue Ridge Parkway. If it sends me on this Cherry Log Road or something, Gum Cherry Road or something like that, I'll lose the signal. But then you can look for me later for sure when I'm back up around Asheville. Poor Brenda, oh my gosh. All the crap I've dropped this past 10 to 12 days. Oh my goodness, it'll keep. Poor Brenda, I didn't even know that happened like that bad. I'm so sorry. God bless you, dear. We got you laid up and Wyoming girl laid up, and I'm just so concerned. I love you all. You're in my prayers every day. All right, we just love this place, and it's just a warehouse, but it's so wonderful. So wonderful inside. There's cars all the way around the back. So many people came out. I mean, look at all these cars still. It's just great. Patrice Kilpatrick's out there with her signs on the side of the road. It was the day before Easter. I mean, how great is that? Oh, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Which way is this telling us to go? I think this way. Oh, let's go. Yikes. And then you get right on the road at 65 miles an hour. Southerners don't mess around. Wasn't that great? Oh my gosh, y'all make sure you hit that like button. Thank you so much for being here. Well, I was going the opposite. So we got 78 people still hanging out. God bless y'all. 145 likes. I'm just so grateful. I'm so glad I stayed. I was really tired last night too, because I really cleaned that cabin pretty darn well. And so it's all nice for Mom and Dad. They don't have to worry about it. It's the quote unquote family cabin, but they pay for it, so I always clean it for them. Condition the countertops and dust, and do some more deep cleaning, more than they really ever need to do. You know, I don't want them to have to do it. Oh, what a gorgeous day, y'all! Once in 1990 at Fort Benning. Oh wow! Oh, Julius, there's so much more to see in Fort Benning. Georgia's got a lot to offer, but I don't want to live in Atlanta. It's landlocked, and it's, you know, you got the Chattahoochee River, but you can drive out here. But Atlanta's gotten so busy. If I'm living in Georgia again, it's here at the cabin. This is a beautiful area. Lots of great motorcycle rides. '76, Jay. Oh my goodness, that's a long time. We're gonna get you to the cabin. Mom and Dad don't rent our cabin out, but there's bigger cabins than ours even that people do rent all up and down the street. I think one day we should just rent the whole street. Out from under the tyranny and the oppression. Atlanta is definitely not where I want to live. There are so many better cities. It was wild growing up there. It really was wild growing up there, but especially when I got my my fake ID and started hitting the clubs, and I go to all night clubs and everything. Oh my gosh. I got in some trouble, but it could have been a whole lot worse. I can tell you that. God was looking out for me then, and I didn't even know who Jesus was, really. Not back then. I wasn't saved yet. But He was looking out for me even then. Always, always. No question about it. It's not that He didn't let some bad things happen. He showed me, and then He also showed me it could have been a lot worse. Stores. Oh my goodness. Isn't that weird? It's so strange seeing all the people still wearing their masks. And then they just don't read up on, you know, who knows. Pollen can get pretty bad. Until after I was 21. Right? Oh no, we're starting to buffer. Back. It's going to buffer out. You guys, if it buffers really bad, then, you know, I'll just end it and come back in when I'm closer to Asheville when there's signal again. But we'll hang out until it gets bad. Still wearing masks all the time. Oh, I don't blame you. Oh, I could not even imagine living in New York right now. Got Blue Ridge Lake nearby here. That's why you see a lot of boats. The Notley River and lake also is not too far. Lots of rivers for canoeing and kayaking too. It's just a beautiful. To Blairsville. We're going to go through Young Harris again too. Has anyone been following Sebastian Rogers' case in Tennessee? I've looked at a little bit of it. It's a really strange one. I think 4 times before. Wow. Yeah, I saw one of the live streamers, and I just couldn't really quite figure out what was happening in Lebar. So I just I tuned in a couple times. I was hoping that he was found, and I pray, of course, that he'll be found. But that's pretty scary. One of the live streamers that y'all, a lot of you like, covers it. I can't think of his name right now. You can say it if you want. I think we're all right with the mask now because so much has come out about it that even has been on mainstream. I think we're okay with that language. I guess we'll find out because I say it all the time though. I do because I'll walk out of a store and I'll just be like, what are they doing? But I'll tell you, I gotta tell you though, with that cedar fever from Texas, I don't think a mask would have helped because they said that pollen is so small and fine, which is part of the problem with it, and why people get so sick from it. So I wiped down my car too, hoping that helps, and I feel pretty good. They're gonna start removing the bridge today? Okay. Wow. Yeah, they gotta open up that port quick. So I think what we need to look for is maybe not a blockade, but the black swan that General Flynn was talking about. What do y'all think? Because they're clearing it pretty quick. If they get it out of there pretty fast and open it up, then it wasn't intended to be a blockade. So we gotta look and see what was it distracting us from. Or had they hoped for more damage and they didn't get it? Maybe they thought the ship was gonna blow up. I have no idea. I'm just throwing it out there because it had all the chemical stuff on it. The Chinese government is trying to make a variant that is 100% deadly. I'm sure they are. I mean, they keep talking about this X, you know, whatever's next. Let's get everybody all hyped up about what's not even here yet, right? Oh my gosh. So I guess they just want to wipe out the whole world. How stupid do you have to be? These mad scientists are that insane. They are that insane that they think that, oh, it'll just be everybody else, but we'll be spared. So crazy. So there's a few of y'all following the Sebastian. Coosa Creek. That looks like a traveling river. Right? My goodness. What will they come up next? With next? I think it's just for us to make sure we're strengthening our relationship with God. So you're like, you know, whatever. You're going to do whatever you're going to do. We'll try to stop it where we can, but whatever. North Georgia Tech. Oh, there's that nice school. I asked one of the girls about that they were going to, last time, oh, when was that? Was it Christmas or the time before that? I've been down here a lot. I'd asked one of the students if they were going to require those things for school. All right, we're coming into Blairsville. Blairsville is a real nice town, and full-timers like Blairsville because it's bigger than Blue Ridge. It's got supposedly like more here for daily living. But this is the first hospital that Dad was brought to when he got so sick at Christmas, and they were worthless. In Blairsville, Georgia, Blairsville Hospital was worthless. And the smaller hospital in Fannin County Hospital was terrific. Yeah, and then a lot of people love LJ. LJ is charming. It is absolutely charming. But it's too far down the mountains for me. I've been to some good 12-step meetings down there. I met up with the Broken Chain Motorcycle Club. I'd ride my motorcycle down there. And when I was at the cabin on my bike and hit some meetings down there. They were good meetings. They take their sobriety seriously. Now, this is not a recovery channel. I respect where everybody is. You can smoke doobage if that's what you do. You can drink if that's what you do. And I just happen to be a person who can't do all that. I got clean and sober years ago, and so you'll hear me talk about some recovery sometimes, but trust me, I am not judging anybody. I was a recovery coach up until I took off with the People's Convoy. And now I'm continuing the advocacy, but from a different angle. So, blocks out. Oh, isn't that something, Brenda? We have wonky black box on the ship, the container ship. Amazing. I got a friend of mine. He used to manage all those cranes out there. I sure would like to pick his brain. He was crane master or something like that. Shipping master. I forgot what they call him. Anyway, he's retired now, but I should reach out to him and see what he has to say about it. Right there in Baltimore, where it all happened. He wasn't out at Sparrow Point. He was right there in Baltimore where it all happened. Craziness. Looks like Fred is looking out open window, yakking at birdies. That's great. Oh, you guys, I'm going to miss Fred. I miss him already, but he is bad. He is a bad cat. He's rotten. He is terrorizing everybody. But everybody loves him because he's just so cute and sweet sometimes. And then he goes on these terrors. Crazy cat. Captain Gonda says rarely a drink nowadays. I wish I could do that, but I'd still wind up in jail. Something ridiculous would happen. I don't know. And black coffee. I drink the coffee, that's for sure. You know, and then when I quit smoking, finally, I'd smoke some cigarettes and drink my coffee. Oh my gosh, I really miss my cigarettes. I really do, which is crazy, but I do. And I mean, like, I miss them. And I've gained, I don't know, 60, 70 pounds now. That's a lot. I was a thin woman until I quit smoking. No, I'd started gaining a little bit of weight because of menopause. But I was a thin woman, and then I quit smoking, and I've absolutely blown up, and I can't seem to get my act together. But I got too soon because the doctor said I finally got my blood work done, and it's like, yeah, I got to get it together like right now. So, you know, you can quit drinking, you can quit doing drugs, and if anything too much one way is never good for us. Good grief. Racism was the cause of the bridge collapse. I'd like to see what a racist bridge looks like. Pete needs to find something new, because that subject's been killed. All of us agree that anybody that pulls that card is an absolute goner and not worth listening to one bit. The only people that pull the racist card are racists. Oh, Egon, I'm so sorry. Oh, I shouldn't have even brought it up, right? Oh, no. I know how to lose all this weight. I'll just smoke my cigarettes and drink my coffee. Like a supermodel. Oh, no. Something's got to give, but it's not that new weight loss drug, that's for damn sure. That's the devil itself, too. Mom and Dad brought it up, and I said, y'all need to look deeper into that, not on mainstream media either. We just narrowed down, okay. Oh boy, look at these hills, y'all. Pretty, pretty. Pretty pink flowers on the left. Cherry blossoms with a vine growing up there. Like a yo-yo, right? Mine has been. I lost that weight though. When I quit drinking, I lost that weight and I kept it off. 100 pounds. I kept it off for years. I wasn't always that heavy, but I got heavy at the end of my drinking. Had a fiance that found out he could keep me at home if he fed me, and I liked old movies and ice cream and pizza. We both grew up together, and then we lost the weight together too when I got sober. I kept that weight off for years. I know. I finally, you guys, I made a list for Dad of some of the news things that he can watch at the cabin on satellite. I have a lot to say. I haven't live streamed in so long. On the satellite dish, they've got this channel 216 that has Steve Bannon's War Room. It's got America's Voice. It's got a lot of our stuff. And I said that he needs to watch that. And then I wrote down, and now he's navigating YouTube. I got him on YouTube finally, so he can navigate. I told him look up Forbes is okay, Forbes, Forbes. They definitely improved. They stay pretty neutral anymore, which I'm grateful for. I'll usually watch their coverage of the hearings, and I told him some of the other ones. I said look up Tucker Carlson, Dad. I said you didn't like him when he was on Fox, but now he's doing some great interviews on his own. We appreciate him a lot. Boy, they got some great cameras in there. Thanks, Beverly. Track Rock Stables campground. Nice. doing a great job. So if y'all looked it up yet, you can go to whitehouse.org and look up what President Biden has done to March 31st. And it just so happens that March 31st this year is Easter, the day that he is risen, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, a major Christian holiday. This country was founded on Christian beliefs and principles, and whether people are Christian or not, it is the best constitutional republic that's ever been formed. And he just spit on every single Christian. He spit on God. He spit on Jesus. He spit on our country. He's absolutely evil. Absolutely evil. And he called it, one of his winning points for some people back when he was running for presidency was his supposed Christian beliefs. And he ain't no Christian now, that's for sure. Not that I think he was anyway. And I said that appropriately for the North Georgia mountains. He ain't no Christian now. Biden's a sicko. Oh, the Gateway Pundit. Yeah, Dad loves their newspaper. I need to send them to him again. Or no, what were we watching? Oh, Epic News. He used to love that newspaper. So I'll send him, I need to send him that too. And Gateway Pundit. I don't know though. I don't know if he can look up Gateway Pundit on YouTube. This was a start, y'all. I've been trying to get him on this for years. And he's having more fun looking up all kinds of things. And the first thing he looked up, now we're at Young Harris College. A lovely drive. Usually I go through the Nantahala Gorge, but I don't think I'm going to today. Ooh, look at, things are blooming, y'all. This is what I was hoping for. I want to do a little bit of the Blue Ridge Parkway, right around where Linville Falls is. But I can't do it near Roanoke because I think it's closed still. There he is, you guys. Oh my goodness. And I'm taking y'all through here. This is Grosstown Bald Resort. And that's a beautiful resort. I've got a live stream and then video of that from last summer, I think. It was last summer. That's just beautiful up there. That's a big golfing go-to. Golfing destination. There you go. Yep, Epic Times. Yeah, he would love that. Now, you want to go down some deep rabbit holes, y'all. You can go to the People's Voice. And I've got certification through them. Look at the horses up on the hill. They're going horseback riding up on the hill. Oh, nice. Stables. They're going up for a horse ride. Oh, we're going to do that one day. Oh, that'd be great. We're going to do that one day. Breath and brace myself before reading that stuff. I don't know. I think the wind is blowing me. Either that or I am really not balanced. I don't know which. the wind is gusting. It certainly was where we were. Signal's gonna get a little iffy now.
At the light, turn left onto Georgia 17 North, Georgia 515 East.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that fun? Let's see. Oh my gosh, Beverly. Thank God you're okay. I didn't realize you all were getting rain out there. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Beverly. Oh, it is so pretty. I love having you on here. Look at this antique.
Continue for 2 miles.
Mountain Creek Antiques. Button Bob's Bargain Boutique. Button Bob's, that's cute. That's really cute. Button Bob's Bargain Boutique. That's so cute. It is gorgeous. I'm so glad I went this way that you guys can see it. Safe Again thrift store. That's probably for a shelter. Wow, look at all this. Beautiful. That's probably the knot part of the Notley. Let's see if I can get y'all that. There we go. That's probably part of the Notley River. Then there's some real back roads through here that are twisty windies, and they're breathtaking, but I wouldn't have my signal. But I did those yesterday, so I made it all the way to Young Harris, and then decided, yeah, we're gonna go hit the rally today. So I went back to the cabin. Oh, I'm so glad I did. That was great. Of the Two Country Hens. I wonder what that is.
In a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on North Carolina 69 North.
Oh, what a joy, what a joy.
Continue straight to stay on North Carolina 69 North. Continue on North Carolina 69 North for 3 miles.
Hey, did y'all have fun at that rally? Because I sure did. That was a lot of fun. I hope y'all are sending me good messages about which hat goes to who. I'll have to rewatch my video. I'll get it straight, I promise. I usually do, right? going to be an over 2,000 mile trip by the time I'm done. I hit my tripometer. The rally was at 11 o'clock. We had a great time, just a great time. You can go back to this. We're still on the live stream. Actually, you can just go back and watch the rally. There were some great speakers, and we had a lot of fun with John, the owner. Got a couple of hats that are going to go in the next auction, and I went shopping for all the bumbles, and you just never know what you're going to get here, do you? Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That merch shop was fun. That was Trump in America. Chevelles. Oh boy, that was a big car that the guys wanted, a Chevy Chevelle. So I went live at 11:30 because I had to close up the cabin real well again, because I'd already closed it yesterday, but I closed it again today so I could stay. Mountain Valley Country Store. Oh, I want to go. Mountain Valley Country Store. That looks fun. And you got Rib Country, always motorcycles in front of Rib Country.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto US 64 East.
Mona, hugs, honey. Oh, good to see you. God bless you, dear. I'm wearing my Take Our Border Back shirt with the trucks.
At the light, turn right onto US 64 East.
Oh, I gotta get over. It'd help if I pay attention to her, right? Here we go again. Wow. I gotta get some more mailers. Somebody remind me to get some more mailers. For
Continue for 53 miles.
For all the items. We're gonna be on 64 for 53 miles. Oh, that's the Ingles I went into last night. Oh, that's hysterical. I didn't go in there. I sat in the parking lot and had some of that chicken salad because I was hungry. I didn't eat while I was packing up and everything. And then I decided to go back to the cabin. That's hysterical. I made it this far. Wow. But I had gone to the bead shop, so that's not that far from here. You guys, I haven't been talking to anybody. I'm going hoarse. That's funny. I've been at that cabin alone for days. Oh, I'm so glad, Jay. Oh, that was a beaut. That was an absolute beaut. I'm so glad. Nice. Tell her hello, and I'm just so happy she loved it. That was a nice gift you got her, Jay. One of my favorites. Mona, earlier in this live stream, we went to a great rally. I mean, it was just a great rally at the Conservative Grounds Cafe in Blue Ridge, Georgia, that just opened up in November. And they had a terrific rally, North Georgia Mountains, Blue Ridge, Georgia. Oh my gosh, it was great. But we needed you there to tell your story about the ragged old flag. They would love you. Oh my goodness. Get you out here sometime. Shoot, y'all. Let's just have a rally there. I don't think they'd fit all of us. Oh, I'm so glad, Jay. Oh my gosh, I remembered how you like to have your coffee watching it. When I did a couple of lives a while back, and so I did that. I was thinking of you. I was absolutely. Oh, thank you, hon. Ever driven with New York City to Charlotte? Oh, is that right? Oh, that's a terribly boring drive around the Charlotte area. No, you got to come down this way where it's so pretty. You got to go at least over to 81 through the mountains, Shenandoah, Blue Ridge Parkway. Didn't know if they were ever going to turn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pretty trees. Oh, you guys, this is beautiful. Oh. You think, oh, Wyoming girl, God bless you, honey. Y'all, please keep Wyoming in your prayers. There's some more of the Nolly River. Ooh, it's a little low right now, but it was way high last time I was here during the holidays. Oh, goodness. We're going to go kayaking. Even though it's Georgia, that water in the Chattahoochee River, even in Atlanta, that water stays cold. Really cold. In the middle of the summer, be 100 degrees and that water is still cold. Oh, you do? From Birmingham? Nice. My mom is from Birmingham. She has Southern Belle to the core. Birmingham's grown a lot. A whole lot. Goodness gracious. Should have seen the house back there. Wow, this is a nice area. Oh, Hiawassee. So I wonder if that was the Hiawassee River and not the Notley. Looked like the Notley. Robert Duncan, what's up? Welcome, welcome. That's right. Oh my gosh, do we have some stupid rafting on the Chattahoochee River? Good Lord. Put a bunch of teenagers on rafts and give them beer and, oh, how stupid can you get? Told y'all about that before. They have the Chattahoochee raft race every July 4th, and you'd have a Volkswagen Bug would go floating by. There'd be homemade wooden rafts with naked hippies all on it, standing up on it, drinking their beer, and and it was literally, you could probably walk across the river and up and down the river from one raft to the other. It was so crowded. And it was all in the early 70s. And they finally put a stop to it because somebody died every year. It was like awful. Because everybody was like wasted. I can remember Mom trying to cover my eyes when Dad brought us down there to see what was up. Brought us to the river. And it was like, oh my goodness. I know some of my babysitters must have been out there. Especially Piggy Peggy, who would smoke dope and eat all the cookies and blame it on us. She was probably out there on a raft. I know, right? Yeah, they were smoking their stuff and whatever. nice, Cha-Cha. I went through that area going home last summer and went to the shipping to see the ships and